At the posting of this first story, Baytown police are currently working the scene of a major accident on Interstate 10 near the John Morton Road exit.
Baytown from Engine 5, show Engine 5, Medic 5, and Rescue 51 en route to the major.
Engine 5, Medic 5, Rescue 51 en route.
Battalion 1's en route.
Battalion 1 en route, 950.
168 units coming out here. You're going to have to go past the lead, go down Thompson's, use the turnaround. We're going to be on the outside of the lane.
4 vehicles were involved in this crash. One eyewitness, who was also one of the first responders, had this to say.
Well, we was pretty much some of the first ones on the scene, and my first instinct was to run up to the blue truck, which looked at the worst. And we tried to open the door of the passenger side and help the passenger. That's all we could do, is try to open it. And me and a couple other guys broke the door open, and we couldn't move him or nothing. And I thought about, okay, where's the driver? And I went around to the driver's side of the truck, and I'm pretty sure he was deceased. And I couldn't take much of looking at that. Ran to the other truck and talked to the driver of the truck, and he was like in shock, still looking at his bleeding on the arm and his head. And I told him sit down, because he needed to sit down because he was pretty much in shock. And went and checked on the other lady in the other car, and she said she was okay. She had a bump on her head. And then I talked to the driver of the other 18-wheeler, and he said he was okay. And he said that the other 18-wheeler behind him that hit the truck, blue truck, he was driving crazy fast. So you can pretty much do the math with that. If you're driving crazy fast with a load, it's gonna look bad in the end. That's what it looked bad. And talked to some other people that was ahead of them. They seen the burst of fire come from the truck once it hit that truck.
We're going to be in the outside 2 lanes. I'm going to need the outside 2 lanes blocked off. Right now I got some pedestrians with the trailer helping me block it off. And when we get a chance, let's go TAC 6.
Clear all units with the major TAC 6.
Negative, we do not have an 18-wheeler on the side, but we do have 2 18-wheelers involved. They're box trucks. Okay, we're getting our approach at Thompson. We'll be there in a minute.
35, Minute 5, Rescue 51.
And 2 18-wheelers, 2 passenger vehicles. Okay, they're running an extrication. You're going to be the LZ unless they need your manpower. You're going to have to figure out where to land them. We're at Thompson at 10 now. I'll advise.
And in our second story, another major accident occurred around 4 a.m. this morning, approximately 3 exits up the road from the accident that occurred on John Morton.
Engine 6 being route to I-10 at Showlander for Delta level major accident with a rollover. Engine 6 being route to I-10 at Showlander for Delta level major accident with a rollover. Multiple patients. Timing route is 3:50. The time for dispatch is 3:58.
But you should approach from the feeder. Traffic is backed up pretty heavily. So far, I've got 3 patients, all 3 critical. A second engine will help, maybe a third to land the birds.
That's clear. Hey, Tom, go ahead and send the 3rd engine to that.
It's going to be on the eastbound side. You and Medic 5 both need to approach from the feeder road at Showlander. Time is 3:59. Clear Engine 3, I have you en route at 4 a.m. for the major accident. Again, you need to approach from the feeder road on Showlander, and it is eastbound.
Hey, EMS advised that they're going to land life flight on the highway to our east. I've got an unconscious underneath the vehicle. We're not going to be able to allow anybody to continue eastbound on the feeder. We've got all kinds of stuff here on the feeder. So if you could push them south on Crosby Cedar Bayou there at the North Main entrance ramp.
110 to 23, can y'all let an ambulance up on the main lanes or no?
Can you repeat? I got the helicopter landing. I can't hear you.
They're just advising, Lifelight just called back saying they're going to go ahead and launch a 3rd bird just to make sure we have enough. Since they had heard that there were 3 patients, so they want to have one on the way. It's ETA 25 minutes from the north base.
They just let y'all know they're bringing in a third lifeline.
Are you clear? We got 2 more helicopters coming.
3 victims were airlifted to a Houston hospital in critical condition. Check back for the official Baytown Police press release.